You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you cannot relate. This feel like flex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kinda straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate. Don't cooperate with the opposite. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition. What a competition. I've been searching lately, I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see it. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit.
Confident action, the Bulls as they headed to the locker room earlier on. The hometown crowd certain to give them a warm welcome. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago lighting up the sky. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldrich will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Harris. Also, Marc Gasol is up. And it's Mikhailuk in at the two-guard spot. And for Chicago, the guard set is White alongside Levine. Clint Capella is out there with Jackson. And it's Anunoby in at the three spot. Oh, big shot makers really stand out this time of year, don't they, Chris? Is clutch play something that can be taught, or do you have to be born with it?
Well, you know, Kevin, I think both things are true. I think some guys are born with it, meaning born with the mentality. And other guys, I think it has to come along with practice, come along with muscle memory, come along with getting better. And sometimes when that confidence comes on the practice floor, you become clutch.
Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Levine. Jackson finds Levine. Back to Jackson. Rebound by the Raptors. To the inside. Nice D from Levine.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the player.
Down low, Gasol with the steal. That's tipped. Mikhailuk passes to Flynn. Here's Mikhailuk, guarded by Levine. Harris kicks to Flynn. 6 on the shot clock. Over White. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Here's Anunoby. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
Because he's so dangerous. The D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing.
On the wing, Harris. Over Jackson. Harris, no good.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from him.
And Levine, here we go. And Gasol sends it back.
Wow. Trying to challenge Gasol, big-time two-way player. He gets it done on both ends.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Harris against Jackson. Harris outside. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
They were pretty tight to start this game. Started out with 4 straight misses. Maybe that one will get them going.
Gasol against Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Flynn. And the shot goes in.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Levine looking around. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Quality possession from Levine right there. Reading the defense like a book and making the right decision.
There's the pass to Gasol. Flynn against White. Flynn the pass to Williams. Here's Mikhailuk. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Driving to the basket.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coaches.
Oh!
What a wonderful dunk. Give Levine any opportunity to flush it home. He won't pass it up.
Flynn against White. Pass to Harris. There's the lob to Jackson. Flynn with it. And guarded by Capella. Jackson against Flynn. Outside Williams. Here's Mikhailuk. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Levine throws it down.
Stellar awareness from Levine. I mean, seeing an opening and ripping through it with his relentless athleticism.
White against Flynn. Outside Williams. Harris looking it over. Inside Gasol. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Showing the muscle. Gasol skilled at powering through the contact and finishing.
Outside Levine. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Misses from close range. Raptors trail by 4. Harris with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Flynn against Levine. Passes to Mikhailuk. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gasol. Shoots over Capella. No good from Gasol. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, nice looking pass right there. When Levine is working, get around. It helps tie the team together.
Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Well, White's a talented player, but very streaky. You never know who's going to show up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Raptors also changing it up. Draymond Green has checked in for Gasol. Nance comes in for Harris. And it's Barnes in for Williams. Here's Barnes. And trying to break loose. That's good from Barnes on the assist from Green. Chris, as you said with White, he can make 10 in a row and then miss the next 15.
But, Kevin, that's just how some players are. And it all averages out, and hopefully White can find more consistency.
Caruso, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Barnes left side. The shot missing. Good work defensively by Crowder. Harrell dishes the ball. Back to Harrell. And Harrell slams it down home.
Look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Ball against Flynn. Shoots from 12. He doesn't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Ball against Flynn. Ball, the pass to Harrell. And stolen by Barnes. To the middle. Here's Flynn. A second chance effort. Nance, no good. Chicago leading by 6. Outside, Ball. Puts it up there for Harrell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Lets it go from 11. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. Now the Bulls with it. Ball feeling it out a bit. Driving the lane. The kick out to Crowder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, young fella can provide that as well.
And Toronto making a change here. Birch is checked in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Ball, the pass to Caruso. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Well, every team needs those energy players, Chris, who set the tone defensively, and Alex Caruso is definitely in that mold.
Absolutely. He's disruptive, gets a lot of steals, and he's athletic. We'll give you some highlights, too.
Raptors trail by 12. Flynn the pass to Birch. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And both free throws good from Flynn. The Bulls leading by 10. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Green against Ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Romero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Bulls lead by 12.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Flynn dishes to Barnes. And it's Barnes scoring it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket guy still shaking. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Bulls lead by 10. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
We've got Jay Crowder. He's out there with Harrell. And it's Caruso in at the 2. That's the Bulls' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Barnes. Green breaking loose. Barnes can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Flynn against Ball.
You can make the case this is Ball's best skill. A phenomenal passer in the pick and roll.
Raptors trail by 15. Flynn with it. Now guarded by Ball. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Crowder against Nance. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Flynn against Ball. Into the lane. And Ball slams it in.
Remarkable sizing up screen and rolls. Ball, he has a knowledge of how to break down the defense. It's special.
The Raptors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Flynn kicks to Birch. The pass to Barnes. Looking to end the run. Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Tobias Harris is checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Williams in for Larry Nance. Harris against Ball to the paint. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Harris. Raptors trail by 16. Barnes passes to Harris. Doesn't go that time. Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Flynn against Ball. Feeds to Harrell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
Toronto calls timeout. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
On the wing, Williams, defended by Crowder. To the middle, here's Birch. Denial. Now, here's Ball. He's got 7. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, and some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Just 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Raptors making a switch here.
Raptors substitution.
Raptors trail by 18. Pass to Flynn. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. Outside, Levine. Down low, Capella. Levine finds Capella. And another turnover here by Chicago. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Flynn against White. Flynn dishes to Harris. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
On defense, the Bulls. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Jackson. A nice shot by Harris.
I like it when Harris attacks in the paint. He's got the size and length to make that work.
Bean passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and this lead to scores.
Flynn misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside, Levine. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And sometimes all you got to do is lob it Capella's way. Often he takes care of the rest.
Outside, Flynn. Pass to Harris. From the baseline. Chicago grabs the miss.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And the jam by Levine.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
Flynn against White. Harris outside. Takes the 13-footer. And again, Toronto no up.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Bean passes to Jackson. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Harris from past the arc. Harris missing again.
Now, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
And Levine throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Toronto calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks. They'd like to reverse.
And the Raptors making a change here. Green's checked in. Outside Flynn to the inside. And it's Green with the jam.
He doesn't know the meaning of a soft finish. Draymond's always going to throw it down hard.
Outside Levine. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Chemistry at its best. Unreal.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
Never afraid of being flashy with the ball. Levine has a knack for making the defense look.
Here's Flynn. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Flynn's got 10 points.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Now here's Levine. Tight defense on him. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Levine's got 8 points here in this quarter. Raptors shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. And stolen by White. The feed to Capella. Back to Levine. 1:25 left to play in the first half. They get the rebound. Capella kicks to Levine. Dishes to Jackson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Defensive foul.
That one on Harris.
Great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Cam Birch is checked in for Harris. Hance comes in for Williams. And it's Barnes in for Flynn. 1:12 left in the first half. Knocks it loose. And stolen by White. There's the dish to Levine. He feeds it to Jackson. Out to White. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And Levine, here we go. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Scotty Barnes picks one up. The Raptors making a switch here. Chandler's checked in, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
I mean, and when you think of Levine, I mean, his dunking ability comes to mind. I mean, he's proven to be an elite poster maker. And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he should. He's solid from that in-between area.
Left side, Levine. Inside, here's Capella. Barnes grabs the miss. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Got a piece of it. Here's Francis. Kicks to Levine. To the inside. With one on the clock.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
And so a pretty long. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 8 assists, and 1 rebound. And that'll do it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Marc Gasol. Harris is out there with Williams. And it's Flynn in at the 1.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And Ball slams it in.
You got to prevent Ball from getting a lane. It's that simple, but when you don't, this happens.
Flynn against Ball. Outside Williams. The pass to Harris. Down low, here's Gasol, and he makes good on the layup.
Nice timing on the pick and roll. Good screen, good catch by Gasol.
And Chicago shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Ball, the pass to Romero. Gasol with the steal. Williams scanning the floor. Flynn against Ball. Flynn kicks to Harris. Clock at 6. Pass to Mikhailuk. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Mikhailuk's got his second bucket of the game to go. Flynn against Ball. Loads it up there for Harrell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, just showcasing his agility in these sets. Harrell's IQ and knowing when to slash is impressive.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th personal foul.
That's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
Flynn against Ball. Outside for Gasol. Puts it up.
Nice defense there. That's Crowder's focus every time he takes the court.
Outside, Ball. To the paint. Here's Romero. No good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
Oh, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found a mark. It's been a good start for them.
Bucket is good. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Ball. Poked away and stolen by Flynn. Here's Harris. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Harris has got 6.
This kind of hustle is why his teammates love him. Harris, nice work getting after it on the glass.
To the middle, here's Romero. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Toronto calls timeout. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Outside, Levine. It's White on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Levine passes to Jackson. The shot will not fall. The Raptors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. And Anunoby sends it back. And they get it back. Here's Cook. Misses the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Levine, here we go. Unable to get that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. 11 feet away. Goes back up. It's good. Nice touch there from Birch. Birch has got his first basket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Bean passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And I mean, what can you do? Capella's agility, I mean, in the pick and roll, it's impressive.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Tipped away, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Story of their game right here. One sloppy play
for the Raptors. Draymond Green, Larry Nance Jr., Scotty Barnes.
Levine against Barnes. Levine passes to Capella. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively. His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Barnes. He's got 6. Green dishes to Barnes. Stolen by Jackson.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And it's Capella missing. Nance with it. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. And the Raptors making a change here. Chandler's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Here's Barnes. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Chandler the pass to Green. Barnes with it. Now defended by Levine. Shot clock at 6. Barnes against Levine. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And Levine, here we go. The layup off target. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Now Barnes. Chandler, the pass to Green. Tries again. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And there's no quit in Green, especially on the glass. Rebounds like a pit bull.
And Levine, here we go.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Passes it to Barnes. And there's the drive, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Inside. Jackson dishes to Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Jackson. Another shot. Anunoby passes to Levine. To the inside. And here's Nance. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
And Toronto making a change here. Mikhailuk is checked in. And stolen by Barnes. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Levine. He's got 22.
As soon as Levine hits a few of these, you know he's feeling it. Just keep getting him the rock.
55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Chicago foul.
For Toronto, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. That's good from Barnes.
Shooting for Toronto.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Chicago's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Chandler against Ball. Down low, Chandler with the steal. And here we go with Chandler running it up the court. Hits the 3 from the wing. Mikhailuk's got 9.
For 3. The shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
The drive by Ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
This is such a skill for penetrating. When Ball is attacking a lane like this, it forces the defense to act.
Flynn's checked in for the Raptors. And he makes both free throws. Here's Barnes. 10 points for him. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. They kick it out to Green. Here's Flynn. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. He's got 12.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Ball against Flynn. And it's Ball penetrating. Here's Romero. No good on that one.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And so it's Chicago, ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. Them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Bulls. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Ball, and it's Caruso in at the 2. Collins against Ball. Count that one.
That added muscle helping Lonzo there, looking stronger and more confident on these takes.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Here is Cook. He's covered by Ball. And stolen by Harrell. He's all alone. And that one's good, Caruso.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
This is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
Here is Cook. He's covered by Ball. Cook kicks it to Looney. Nance passes to Mikhailuk. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Stolen away. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Crowder. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. Feeds it to Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Outside, Ball. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he drives in. And that one, good.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside, Ball. To the paint. Here's Romero. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
He's been a different player since halftime. Coming on strong now.
For Toronto, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Mikhailuk passes to Looney. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Levine dishes to Jackson. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Levine against Chandler. And then Levine with the jam.
And this gets the team fired up. Levine is an energizer who enjoys dropping the hammer on the drive.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one. So close to getting.
And the coach's challenge being used up here. Not a lot of time left. You've got one to use. Might as well do it.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event as called on the floor, there must be clear and conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
And so, Greg, if via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his one and only coach's challenge for the game. So, as you can tell, a lot riding on when you choose to use it. And so the decision is in. NBA Replay Center has ruled, guys. The call stands on the goaltend.
And maybe the only downside is that you use up your one coach's challenge for the game. So if anything happens beyond this point, you might wish you had that back. Smart not to take any chances and give it another look on the replay. That's such a valuable safety net for the officials to have.
No, we won't see Capella try to hit threes. I mean, Clint's a center who knows his role. Just rock the rim.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him. The Raptors making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. Chicago calls timeout. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
On the wing, Harris. To the middle. Pass to Birch. Shoots over Capella, and the Raptors miss again.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Inside, here's Jackson. Williams with the block, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Outside, Levine. To the inside, intercepted. Here's Harris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Harris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Outside, Levine. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Levine's got 29 in the game.
You need Levine to keep connecting from deep. When he does, the floor opens up big time.
And, Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is. And you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
And so White will bring it up for Chicago. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. Hit the road with that first of a 5-game run.
Oh, man. These shots are just the ones Capella makes on the regular. Just a highly intelligent offensive player.
Chandler, the pass to Birch. Back to Chandler. They grab their own miss. And Capella sends it back. And they're able to recover. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cook. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Knox, he's checked in for Chicago. And the Raptors also making a change. Looney's checked in. Here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And this is what Collins is going to give you, energy. Because of this, he draws these type of fouls.
And he makes the first. Jackson, he's checked in for Knox.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Collins nails both of them. Chris, you made the postseason all 7 years with the Kings. Deep playoff runs, sensational play. Talk about the chemistry on those teams.
The chemistry was very important. I knew that they were on the team that it's incumbent upon me to make sure all players felt comfortable. Not only that you would hold them accountable, but that you would include them. You know, we were a family. Shout out to all my fellas that I played with. I wanted to make them better. I hope I did. They all made me.
Outside, Levine. Down low, here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Kevon Looney. That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Foul. At the line for the Bulls.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Raptors have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Cook banked in off the glass. Cook's got his first 2 points of the night.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here. And not
of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
2 minutes.
Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Drives to the hoop. Cook, good.
Quinn Cook.
Here's Levine. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, man. An effective playmaker, Levine. He's so solid at sizing up a defense and then taking what they give him.
Chandler scanning the floor. Knocked away. And stolen by White.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series. 4 games to none. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Zach LaVine.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
Green Hands is checked in for Williams.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Cook. Francis grabs the board. Outside, Levine. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the dunk by Capella.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. It's just a total team effort.
And again, no good by Toronto.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Yeah, that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is patrolling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well.
Can't connect. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense.